Well, hello again and welcome to another in this series of amazing puzzle solving technique, where this is another miscellaneous amazing puzzle where I ask a variety of questions in which I want to derive a number. Now, the topic says 11D simply means 11 numbers are in the diagram. 8V, of the 9 available questions, 8 of those numbers that are to go into the diagram are visible. So one number will be missing, and because I have nine question and 9 answer, one number will be a reject number. Now let us get straight into answering the questions. The first question says, what is the first prime number that comes after 8? What is the first prime number that comes after 8? First prime number that comes after 8. 9 is not a prime number. 10 is not a prime number. But the first prime number that comes after 8 is 11. So I simply put 11 there. The second question says, round off 14 to the nearest 10. Round off 14 to the nearest 10. If I have 14 there, if I'm going to round off 14 to the nearest 10, since 4 is less than 5, I put 0, and I do not carry over anything over here because 4 is less than 0, so I carry down the 1. So rounding off 14 to the nearest 10 is 10. The third question says, which number represents the whole number in 51.32? 51.32. The number that precedes the decimal is always called the whole number, and after the decimal, that's the fraction. So 51 should be the number that represents the whole number right here. So 51. Find 50% of 26. 50% of 26. First, I can cancel this part of the fraction. 15 to 51, 15 to 100, 2. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 26, 30. So 50% of 26 is 13. What is 17 and a half subtract 0.5? A half is the same as 0.5. A half is the same as 0.5. So you could say, what is 17 and a half take away a half? Or what is 17.05 take away 0.05? So the answer would be 17. Which number is the divisor in 30 divided by 10 equals 3? In order to understand math, you have got to know some of these terms. The number in the box is called the dividend. The result or the answer is called the quotient. And the number to this side is called the divisor. So the number that represents the divisor is 10. What is the reciprocal of 1 over 6? What is the reciprocal of 1 over 6? You simply flick it to find the reciprocal, so it is 6 over 1. So the reciprocal of 1 over 6 is 6 over 1, and 6 over 1 is the same as 6. So the reciprocal of 1 over 6 is 6. Which number represents the hundredth? DTHS, not hundred, but hundredth in 3014.689. Know where the point is very essential. Before the point you have the whole number, but it is represented with the 4 here, which is in the ones unit. One is the tens unit, the 0 is the hundred, and the 3 is the thousand. After the point you get the tens, hundredth, and thousand. So 8 represent the hundredth. And this simple one says add 20 plus 20 plus 10. You can add all the positive number, 20 plus 20, 40 plus 10. This is the positive numbers. The negative numbers, minus 5 plus minus 4, that's minus 9. So the answer to this is 41. So 41. Now I'm going to use these numbers to try and fit in the puzzle right here. But remember, there will be a missing number and there will be a reject number. Now the puzzle starts here. So that x 15, 20, 25. So I can simply say 25, 20, 15, counting down by 5. So this must be 10. So I'm going to put 10 right there, and I'm going to get rid of one of the tens. Now this first sector should add to 31. In it I have 10 and 15, that would be 25, plus 4, that would be 29. And how much more do I add to 29 to get 31? 2. And I get rid of 2 over here. But remember, it has a missing number. There is no 2 over here, so the missing number must be 2. Now, this ring, the first term is 2, second term is 7, third term is 12, and the fourth term is missing. Now, if you should look closely at this sequence, you see it's counting up by 5. So 2 plus 5 is 7, 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 5 is 17. But as I have been telling you, there is a formula to get in these. I'm going to demonstrate the formula. But remember, these are very simple ones that you can still use your wisdom. So you've got to learn the formula. So when you have more difficult questions, you can use the formula to get it. So the fourth term would be 17. No, I didn't know what the fourth term is, so I could call it x. Subtract the first term, which is 2, over 3, equal the third term, 12, subtract the second term, 7. So x over 2, x subtract 2 over 3 equals 12, take away 7, that's 5. Now I can say x subtract 2 over 3 times 3 over 1 equals 5 times 3. I am not leaving out any of the stages. Whenever you are teaching math, you should not leave out stages. You should go step by step. Whenever you understand it and doing it for yourself, it's up to you. But never you teach maths and leave out stages. So 3 cancel 3. So this would equal to x subtract 2 equals 15. x minus 2 plus 2 equals 15 plus 2, x equals 17. So this is just a quick demonstration of the formula that I've been telling you, that for everything I use there is a formula. So although I could use my wisdom, I still use the formula and know that x is equal to 17. So this term is equal to 70. And I get rid of 17 over there. So just to speed up the puzzle now for time, this fourth term should add to 61. So it's 25 plus 9, 34 plus 17, 51. So this should be 10. And I get rid of 10 over there. 4, 6, something 10. So obviously it must be 8. Get rid of 8 over here. Now the puzzle doesn't really have much more clues. The only clue it has that the number over here has been reduced. So let us see the numbers that remain. We have 11 remain, 51, 13, 6, and 41. So the puzzle needs 4 more numbers, but there are 5 numbers here. So obviously one of them should be the reject number. Now, analyzing it, the first term is 31, the fourth term is 61. So for time's sake, I'm just going to speed it up and say the answer must be a sequence. So if it's ending in 1, we are going to use those two numbers. So 31, we're going to use 41, we're going to use 51. So 41 and 51. Obviously, this is a sequence: 31, 41, 51, 61. Only sequences can be used, and that is a sequence, so we are gonna work with that sequence. Now, this second term should add to 41. 6 plus 7, 13, plus 15, 28. It should add up to 41. So how much more do I add to 28 to get 41? Can just simply do a quick subtraction. 8, 9, 10, 11, 3. So that's 30. 30. Get rid of 13 over there. Now I could check the third term, the third sector the same, but I could still use this ring. It starts here. 15, 13, x, 9. I could use the formula to get this, but I'm just going to use my wisdom because these are very simple. Counting down by 2, I will get 11 there. Put 11 there. Get rid of 11 there. And I have used all the numbers except for this number, 6. So 6 is the reject number. So all these rotations are sequences. It obeys one rule. So there is only one answer you can get. There are no two answers to these puzzles, only one answer. So thank you very much. Have